Line to foul line, no easy way to play defense. You see Tony Fernandez, no chance to react on that ball down into the left field corner. And one of the most likable guys in all of the major leagues. I think that everybody is happy for the success that Luis Gonzalez is having this year.
Guy batting .360 this year, only .267 for Detroit last year.
He's at second, Larkin's at third with only one out. And here's Sammy Sosa. All of a sudden, the National League has the tying run at the plate. Sosa up, McGuire on deck.
Sammy Sosa hit his first career home run right here at Fenway Park against Roger Clemens as a member of the Texas Rangers.
That was the only home run he hit as a member of the Rangers.
1 ball, no strikes. Second and third, 1 out. American League up 4-1. 5th inning. Pretty good heat. Sosa couldn't catch up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, Sammy Sosa has really zoned in his strike zone, but that's the one pitch that occasionally you can still get him to chase. That fastball that's up a little bit. Such an enticing pitch.
A walk and a double in the inning. Messina facing Sosa. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and those are 2 very good fastballs from Mike Messina.
That adage in baseball, keep the ball down. You better not do that to Sosa and McGuire. It's that high riding fastball once again. 2 guys who hit combined for 136 home runs between the 2 of them last year, and both lethal low ball hitters.
Second and third, 1 out. Now the 1-2. Over the outside corner, 2 gone. Sosa 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts, and it's up to McGuire.
Some good old country hardball fastball on the outside corner at the knees. Get a look at it from catcher cam. Once again, Pudge Rodriguez moving the glove back toward the center of the plate, giving the illusion that that pitch is a little better than it really is.
Strike 3 called on Sosa, and now it's up to Mark McGuire. Guess we'll find out who really is the man in this situation. Sosa kept saying that last year. McGuire swings through one. 93, 93, 93 from Messina. Sosa kept deferring to McGuire last year. No, he's the man. He's the man. Sosa played it cool, and for a while, heading into the final week, had a 1-homer lead on McGuire until he hit 5. McGuire in the final weekend. Messina's just blowing it past him. Strike 2.
Men on at second and third. Mike Messina reaching back just a little bit more to get a little extra on his fastballs to both Sosa and McGuire.
Nothing and 2 on Mark McGuire. Second and third, 2 out. Tying run at the plate. Struck him out. That'll go on the resume. Mike Messina comes in. Second and third, 1 out. Strikes out Sosa. Strikes out McGuire. Still 4-1 American League.
Meet Boone Tidwell, bounty hunter. Knows crime doesn't pay. Knows Chevy S10 does. Standard 4-wheel anti-lock brakes on every model. Plus more interior room and a bigger bed than Ford Ranger. It's what IntelliChoice calls a best overall value. It's what Boone calls his best catch yet. Chevy S10. Like our rock.
Want more copies of the hottest new releases than ever before? Just come inside. Rent a simple plan this week at Blockbuster and go home happy. What would you do if you found $4 million?
What if we didn't turn it in?
You would need a simple plan. Rated R. Rent it this week at Blockbuster Video. So go to Blockbuster and go home happy.
So what you're saying is you can't change your oil every 3,000 miles because you're too busy. So you push it. Just like your cheap brother-in-law and all you can eat. Hey, it's your car. This is reformulated Quaker State. Protection beyond 3,000 miles. You ought to change your oil on time, but if you can't, can you say insurance? Quaker State. It's been tested. It works. What more do you need to know?
Purchase Quaker State and get Fox Saturday baseball stuff. See store for details.
Hi, I have a question about buying stock. What's the difference between a market order and a limit order? Hello? Excuse me. When you have an investment question, does your online brokerage have anybody there to answer it? We do. It's not funny anymore.
Hey, you're watching the All-Star game on Fox.
Another brilliant stroke by you. You amaze me. You know, tell them something they don't know.
The 1999 All-Star Game on Fox is brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light. By Charles Schwab, providing people, technology, and support to help you gain financial control. By Quaker State, for protection beyond 3,000 miles under any driving conditions. And by Pepsi, the thrill of Star Wars Episode 1 and the joy of cola.
Well, providing baseball fans with live aerial coverage of historic Fenway Park, Budweiser's own Bud One Airship. Budweiser is the official beer of Major League Baseball. Down below, 1,000 changes. There are only 9 guys out there, but they've changed 1,000 times. And Brian Jordan is now in the game in center field. Sammy Sosa's gone. Vladimir Guerrero, one of the best young players on display here tonight, is out in right field. But that's not all. Jeff Kent takes over at second base from the Giants, takes over for Jay Bell. Sean Casey, good young player he is, at first base for Mark McGwire. And Mike Lieberthal is now catching in place of Mike Piazza as Jose Lima takes over for Kent Bottenfield.
Jose Lima, one of the more excitable pitchers in the National League. Throws a good hard fastball, a little bit of a slider. His best pitch is a straight changeup.
Only 23 walks on the year.
Surhoff, his first all-star swing, and he grounds to first for Sean Casey. 1 pitch, 1 out. Let's take you now to Keith Olbermann. Keith?
All right, Joe here with Mark McGwire, and it's not a real warm night, but there's a lot of heat out there. Everybody in this, both teams' pitchers seem to be throwing as hard as humanly possible.
Yeah, those last 3 pitches, I thought I was right on it, and they jumped right by me. And, you know, I like that, though. I like how Mike went right at me, and he beat me tonight.
Do you have a sense that there was something of an anticlimax after that great all-star, all-time collection here with Ted Williams chatting, you know, just chatting, hitting with a few of you guys out there, holding up the game, not holding up the game, but really sort of the climax coming first?
Well, you know, the greatest thing about that is he was out there, he just wanted to talk baseball with everybody out there, and it was just wonderful, and he had tears coming down his eyes, and I saw a lot of guys that felt like they were going to tear up. I mean, he's just an icon here in Boston, all over baseball, so it was just great to be there.
Did you get anything worthwhile advice-wise in those few moments?
Yeah, he asked me, he wanted to ask me something. If I ever foul a ball back, do I ever smell burnt wood? And I said, yeah. I said, all the time. So, you know, it's something comes out of his mouth. You take it to your heart.
All right, Mark, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Joe, back up to you.
All right, Keith, thank you, and thank you to Mark McGwire. You guys ever smell burnt wood?
You know,
on a foul ball?
You know, actually, I have before, catching behind the plate when a guy fouls one straight back to the backstop.
Sean Green bounces one up the middle off Lima's glove. Kent tries like heck, but it's an infield hit for Sean Green. Sean Green, one of the sweetest swings in the game. A guy who will be a free agent after next year, and one of the best young players that's in this game tonight.
And he's a gamer too, and that could be, next to talent, one of the nicest compliments that one player can pay another one. Andy Pettit of the New York Yankees threw an inside fastball back in late May 31st as a matter of fact, and broke the left wrist, the bone in the left wrist. Ooh, boy, speaking of broken bats, wow.
Bat just shattering, and a young man just behind the American League dugout able to knock it down and avoid serious injury.
Tommy actually hit that ball off the very end of the bat, and so much torque and power bringing that bat through the strike zone that when he hit it off the end, the bat just shattered in the middle.
It looks like he's breathing heavy. I would too, man. This is dangerous.
They spilled their beer too.
It cost somebody about 20.